chaos happened, and my jam boiled over while I wasn't paying attention, so now it's a big mess.
1, 2, 3, and...
Good morning to you. It's the day after Thanksgiving. Whew. I've got Wilder out here. Piper was being a slug and sleeping in. Come out to let the geese out. You know, today's already been a hard day. I was looking at family pictures, and it's been years since we had a family picture with all of our kids in it together. And after the last time where we had an opportunity and we missed it, after that last time I said, well, we'll never have all our kids together in one photo. We'll never have a family photo again. I wasn't being, I tend to be more pessimistic than optimistic in my outlook on things. And I wasn't thinking that somebody was going to die and not have family photos again. I just thought, I have so many children that we'll never get them all together again in one place. I was being kind of pessimistic. I wasn't forecasting the future or anything like that. And when my son died, my husband, he said, "You were right. We'll never have a family picture again." I didn't want to be right. Not that time. I'll never have a family photo again with all of my children. So it's just morning. It's early morning, and it's been rough already. But I want to say something about yesterday. Yesterday was Thanksgiving Day, and it was a good day. I did cry once. I thought, especially for a holiday, I thought, I'm going to make it through the whole day without crying. And then a friend who I don't see very often in person, but we're friends on Facebook also, in real life and on Facebook, and she saw my Thanksgiving post, and she commented that she had not heard about Dale. And I just, yep. So I just never know when, I thought. But maybe it's because yesterday was such a good day that today is hard. I don't know how this grief thing works. I know the stages of grief, I know all that, but it's different. Knowing and doing. Knowing and being are different things. I know that it will get easier, that time will make it easier. I've seen it, or people just fake it really well. And maybe that's what will happen. I'll just have to fake it really well. And you guys are awesome. You put up with me, with my tears, with my ups, with my downs, with my sharing. And thank you for listening so much. I gotta let the geese out. Then I can talk some more, maybe. Can you spot Wilder? He's out here. I don't know if you can see him. Oh, he's moving. All right, you can see him. Hey, I'm going to take him on the trail. See? Ups and downs, highs and lows. Oh, there he is. Maybe he'll walk behind me like Samson did all the time. I don't know. Isn't it pretty? It's so, I don't know, pretty. Yeah. Eerie pretty. Check out Wilder's paw prints. Look at how big they are. You see that? They're already so big, and he's not full grown. Oh, he was back here without me yesterday. I can see that. All right. I found something to put my camera on. I tried to talk about this shortly after my son passed away. I really wanted to talk about him. I wanted to share about him, but I couldn't. So I really wanted to share about him, but I couldn't. I just bawled and bawled the whole time I was talking. I bawled, and I can't guarantee that I won't bawl now, but I think I'm in a better place right now. Not that I wasn't. I was just... Okay, forget. I'm not making any sense. A few days ago, we got Dale's death certificate. We'd been waiting for his death certificate for the official cause of death. We were with him and we knew some of the details, and I guess we could have called somebody, maybe the coroner, and found out. And the funeral director told us that it would be about 4 weeks to get the death certificate, and I think it took 6 weeks. It was longer than 4 weeks. So we got the death certificate, so now we know. I mean, I could have asked people, I could have called, but he was gone and couldn't bring him back. And I didn't... Anyway, we got the death certificate, the official... Okay, this is not how I wanted to do this. I'm not ready yet. I thought I'd be ready, but I wasn't ready yet to say what I'm going to say. I don't know. You see that through the trees? I'm trying to move it to the camera. That little light, that's the sun. It's just peeking over the horizon. It's very low in the sky. It's probably 9 a.m. Yeah. Wow. End of November.
All right, Leonbergers are messy dogs. We swept all of this yesterday. This is just since yesterday afternoon. Wilder, you are one messy dog. Yes, you are. Yeah, don't let anybody fool you. He's a messy dog. Yeah, it's you. It's not Piper, it's you.
Yeah, we let him be messy.
Well, somebody lets him bring these sticks in the house.
Takes great pride in bringing rotten sticks in the house. Choose them out. Easier.
You're a cutie. Right. Thanks for sweeping. I think it's been a while since I've done any canning. Look at this. Everything's all dusty.
Everything is really fun, good stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna work on that jam today. I guess. I don't want to. I don't like making jam. Okay, so years ago, and I don't know how long ago this was. Did I date it? I did not date it. Long time ago. I made, here's one dated. The last time I made it was in 2018. Okay, so I wrote down all the different methods. Now this one says grate, so I'm going to follow this method. In the past, I've always used the inverted method where you boil the jam and you put it in the jar and you flip the jar upside down for 5 minutes, and it's always worked. And it was in one of those, like the Ball Blue Book at one time. That's where I heard about it. But from what I've read online now is that they're discouraging that, although I never had any trouble. Wilder, quit doing that. He's scratching. Dutch is outside and he really, really, really wants to go outside. Don't you, boy? Don't ya? You really, really, really want to go outside. Oh, you're just so cute. So cute. And remember, Dutch swept earlier? Look at. This is all from Wilder. Well, and maybe a little bit to do with Piper. But no, it's Wilder. Never made a mess like that when we only had her in our house. Chaos happened, and my jam boiled over while I wasn't paying attention, so now it's a big mess. Okay, so, but it seems the jam itself is okay, just the stuff underneath is a mess.
Oh, lick it off.
Ew, it's hot.
Well, I would, but I'm allergic.
She is. Okay, so now I have to boil it for 25 minutes. I'm down to 23 minutes and 37 seconds. And then I have jars sterilizing, I have lids and covers sterilizing, and hopefully I have enough containers and everything will go smoothly. Yeah, so I don't like to make jam in the summer because it heats the house up, so I freeze the berries. And I still had jam left over from the year before, so I didn't make any from the berries last year. So that's what I'm doing now. The fan is automatic. It won't let me shut it off. The jar's ready. Turned it off. Now I gotta try to fill them. Got it. Okay, and then it says you're supposed to take a clean paper towel, but I just sterilized all the jars. Really, using a clean paper towel that's not sterilized isn't going to contaminate the jars. I don't understand that whole process. To me, it seems like it would contaminate the jars, which you sterilize the jars, you know, to keep the contamination down. I don't get it, but I do it. Jars are in the counter. The jars are in the canner. I gotta clean up. I hope I didn't cook the jam too long and it's gonna get too thick because I haven't done a boiling bath after making the jam before. Yeah, I did the inverted method where you turn the jar upside down, you let it sit for 5 minutes and it sterilizes everything, and I've never had trouble with jam. So the recipe on my cheat sheet here was for that method. Ooh, did you hear that? No, one of the jars popped. I was afraid that it cooked and got too thick, so we get to check it out. I can't unscrew the lid. Hang on. Whew. All right. Look at that. It's perfect. Perfect. Not too thick. Oh, yeah. Since my jam turned out great, I'm going to cook up the rest of the berries and make some more jam. Ooh, look at that.